Welcome, welcome everyone to PokePalace Live Card Shop. It's me, I'm your host, PokePalace. How are we doing, guys? Happy Saturday! Congratulations, you made it through another week, and you don't quite have to start the next one right now. Well, we've got a lot to talk about. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Hey, Anthony. Like I said, I gotta give credit to Anthony because he is Johnny on the spot. I don't know if he has his notification set to max or what, but it always pops up. It's like as soon as I go live, I see a comment from Anthony. So, hello, Anthony. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Burgundy. Hey, Logan. What's going on? All right. Happy Pokemon Day. Yes, I am well aware Pokemon Day technically was yesterday, but we're streaming today, so for the purposes of this stream, we're celebrating right now. Alright, so welcome in. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things on this very nice Saturday. Happy Pokemon Day, guys. The new starters were announced yesterday. The internet, as usual, seems to be mixed on the new starters. What I can tell you is, I don't think they're bad. I don't think they're great. That's my opinion. Obviously, we have to wait to see what the evolved forms will look like. That's what everybody's saying. It's the truth. But I have noticed, I think Pokemon might be in a little bit of a creative kind of funk. Because it seems like more and more they're getting away from unique creatures and they're really just making animals or objects. Like they're just making like actual animals or like a key ring or like a tree. You know what I mean? So for the new starters, we have a dog, a gecko, and a bird. That's what it is. So I'm just saying. They don't look bad. They look like animals, you know? Alright, guys, make sure you give the stream a thumbs up. It helps a lot. It's free for you. Helps me. I appreciate it. Okay, so another thing to talk about, menu updates. I made you all a promise a week or two ago that I was going to try to do my best to work with my vendors and distributors to get better deals and better pricing, especially now that I've been around for a little bit, so I could lower the price for you all. So that was my ultimate goal, and I have done that. Okay, take a look at our description, our menu. You'll see a lot of prices have changed. We're going to go over them together too, okay? But a lot of them have changed. I will share with you guys this. Pokemon and all cards. Pokemon, One Piece, Dragon Ball, everything is on the uptick, okay? Disney, it's all going up. So the market right now is just really hot. Well, what does that mean? It means it's a great time if you've already been in the market and you own a lot of cards. You're going to see those cards increase in value. The downside is it's more expensive to buy, right? Okay, so if you look at the menu, I could not do anything really on English. English Pokemon cards are just high. They just are. Like, you know what I mean? And you all probably feel this, right? If you go to Target, you go to Walmart, you go to, I don't know, Best Buy, GameStop, they don't have anything. Like, you go to Best Buy, you go to Target, you go to Walmart, it's empty shelves. Like, I almost feel like we're back in the time where people are putting trackers back on the MJ Holdings vans to track them. It's ridiculous. We also are seeing a lot of unsavory things happen in the secondhand market that I told you all about last week, right? People starting again to heavily weigh and search and, I don't know, use a metal detector or whatever. So stupid. It really pisses me off. So keep in mind, the English sets are more expensive, but they're more valuable too. So there's more that you can grade, right? So as when we're opening like a Chinese or a Korean set, right, they're way more affordable, but we're looking for those hits to really have some value. Well, with the English cards now, especially some of the older sets, even the reverse holos that are, you know what I mean, have value. You know what I'm saying? So you are paying more, but there's more value in the pack itself. So just keep that in mind. Okay. So if we look at our menu, like I said, English prices are just going up. Can't do anything about that. It's just the way it is. And if I price those too low, I'm not going to make any money. And then also a random person is going to come in here and buy me out of them. All right. But if you look, let's look here. Chinese Gym 2 has gone down from $10 a pack to $9 a pack. Korean Battle Partners has come down from $6 a pack to $5 a pack. Korean Heat Arena has come down from $6 a pack to $5 a pack. Korean Inferno X has come down from $7 a pack to $6 a pack. Okay? We mentioned last week Prismatic Evolutions went down from $20 a pack to $18 a pack. And Absolute Football went down from $9 a pack to $7 a pack. Another update, Disney Blau has gone down from $9 a pack to $7 a pack. Okay? Our random Pokemon Japanese old maid card have gone down from $4 a card to $3 a card. MetaZoo Cryptid Nation 2nd Edition went up from $4 a pack to $5 a pack. And the Great Opinion, of course, went down from $5 to $3. Yeah, I hear you, Anthony. Right now, One Piece cards are absolutely crazy. They're really expensive. Okay? So I hope you all appreciate that, right? We've got, I literally, a bunch of products lowered. So in the past 2 weeks, we've gotten, I've managed to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've managed to get 8 products lowered in price. And only 1 product went up, okay? Alright? Hey guys, don't be sleeping on these. Do you see these? These are our pop packs. They're only $5. You get a chance for something nice, okay? Yeah, Anthony, you should have, honestly. Like, it was crazy. When I was in Japan last year, I saw One Piece cards at stores for market value, and I didn't buy them because I don't know enough about them, and I guess I should have. Okay, another thing we are doing, we're now offering CGC grading. You guys have been requesting it for a very, 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 very long time. We are now offering CGC card grading. I've already put it in the description, so here's how it works, okay? And like I said, I'm doing this because you guys have asked for it. You keep asking for it, right? So we'll see if you guys still want to do it. The way it works is it's going to be $40 a card to have it graded, okay? There could be a little discrepancy, obviously, if someone opens up Prismatic Evolutions and pulls a Crown Brionne and it gets a 10 and it's worth thousands of dollars, well, then you probably have to pay a little more to grade because CGC is going to upcharge you. But that's not a bad thing. You kind of want that. It means your card is more valuable. But it's going to be $40. I don't care what you want to grade. It can be a common card, a reverse holo, a holo. This is really where those grade opinions are going to come in handy if you'd like me to have a look to see if it's worth grading. Why did I choose CGC? 3 reasons. 1, they grade a little bit easier. Now, a CGC 10 is not worth as much as a PSA 10. It also doesn't cost as much to grade, okay? CGC is a little bit, they're not lenient, but they're a little more reasonable with their grading. Okay, that's the first reason. The second reason is they're a lot less expensive. So CGC is less expensive than PSA, who just up their prices, and Beckett and Tag. So CGC, I feel like, is the most fairly priced right now. Keep in mind, if you have a card you want graded that we pull for you, you're going to want to get it done ASAP because the price, I foresee CGC pricing going up because other people are starting to raise theirs, other companies, okay? So keep that in mind. Rebecca says, I wish grading prices were less so expensive. It is, and that's the way it works, right? There's a huge market for graded cards. So the other thing to be mindful of is timing. CGC has less of a wait time. So with PSA, if you send in a submission that's just standard, like bulk submission, you're going to wait about 6 to 7 months to get it right now. 6 to 7 months. Haha, I did the thing, right? If with CGC grading, as of today, when I looked on their website, the turnaround time is about 60 days, 2 months, which is less than half the time of PSA, okay? Now, I can't send in a submission until we have enough cards. We have to send in a group of them at once. CGC doesn't allow you to send only 5 or 10 at a time. So that means please be patient because we have to wait till we have enough. I'll probably send some for myself too. It's not just going to be your all stuff. And remember, Rebecca, that's what I said. I said, well, you all want it. It's going to be expensive, but that's why I'm offering the service. Now, if we go a little bit and nobody pays to have their card grade, I'll just remove the service. You know what I mean? Because I mean, truthfully, I want to offer it to you all. It is a lot of work for me because essentially I'm your liaison. So that's why I make a little bit of money on it, because I have to get your card. I have to make sure it's safe, put it in the protector, bubble wrap it, make sure there's cardboard wedged in between it. And I have to, get the shipping ready. I have to pay to send it, to have it shipped there and back. And also, I am going to be the person of contact for CGC. So if CGC has an issue or has a question, they're going to contact me and I have to deal with it, right? And deal with them and say, oh, hey, this card for this, or they say, hey, there's an upcharge for this price. So I'm going to be, dealing with all the cards. Anthony says, so what's the difference between PSA and CGC? Are they basically the same, but one's more than the other? They're two completely different groups that do the same thing. Think like a Target and Walmart, right? Or McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, whatever. They're both grading companies. They are the two largest grading companies right now. Is PSA and CGC. PSA is the most mainstream. PSA is more expensive. CGC is a little bit less desirable than PSA, but they're a lot less expensive. They have a quicker turnaround time and they're a little bit easier grading. That's why I chose CGC. Okay. In the future, if you all really like the grading, maybe we can see about doing more offerings. But right now, we're going to go with CGC. Okay. I know we want to get into opening some cards. You guys can go ahead and toss those orders in there if you'd like. If you guys like these new prices, go ahead and place some orders. Another thing, last thing, I'm going to be offering graded cards for sale again. This is something that used to be really popular and just kind of got away from it, and we did sealed, just to kind of easier to maintain than all the graded cards. But I'm really doing my best to give you guys the best experience possible. So that included trying to decrease some menu pricing, offer grading, and offer some graded cards. I still am in the process of obtaining some cards and getting them back. I have one for sale today. Okay? I have one for sale today. And it is going to be this beautiful golden Lapras promo card. This is stunning. I will tell you guys I have one in my personal collection as well. And this is going to be my goal with the graded cards. I know this has taken a while, but it's important we talk about it. This is going to be my goal with the graded cards is I am going to do my best to find slabs that I feel are desirable and underpriced and offer them to you. Of course, I have to make a little bit of a profit. And then the idea is that you all buy them, you like them, they're pretty to look at, and that they appreciate in value over time. Will that always happen? No, I'm human. But like, for example, this is a card that I feel is undervalued, and I'm trying to give you guys what I think has most room to grow. Okay? Rebecca says, ooh, pretties. Anthony says, oh, that's so beautiful. It is. I have one. I love it. You know what I mean? So that's something to consider for sure. So this guy is for sale today. This guy's for sale today. And what I will tell you all as well is that here's how it works. Multiple people might want a card. Multiple people might want a card. Maybe nobody wants a card. When I price this up, it's going to be first come, first serve. Whoever sends their order in first. 2 people might send it 30 seconds apart or 10 seconds apart, but I look at my notifications to see which one came in first. Okay? So, if you like it and you want it, grab it. All right? We're going to get a price on this guy. Let's do that right now. And, let's see here. Let me get him in a nice sleeve for you guys, okay? And with that comes the final announcement. I know, we've got announcements, but they're good things, right? With this comes the last announcement. Look at this guy. Oh, it's so beautiful. With this comes the last announcement. I'm also adding another service. and we're going to see how it goes. The service is called PokePay. It's already in the description. You all can see it. Look at that, guys. Gorgeous. It's called PokePay. And the way it works is that for slabs that you want to buy, but maybe you don't quite have the cash for it today, any slab that is $50 or more, we're only going to do $50 or more, okay? Because, you know, I don't want you doing it for like a smaller price slab, you know what I mean? It's just, it wouldn't be worth it. For slabs that are $50 or more, you have the option, you don't have to, you can buy it outright. A slab can be $150, you could just buy it. But for slabs that are $50 or more, you have an option to use what's called PokePay. There is a $7 non-refundable fee associated with PokePay. And essentially what happens is, you say, hey, I want to buy this, let's just make a price up. Lapras is not this price, but let's say it was $100. Hey, I want to buy the Lapras for $100, but I don't really have that on me yet. Okay, you can use PokePay. PokePay is where you have to put the first $10 down on the card right now and the $7 non-refundable fee. That is $17 you have to put down, which isn't bad, right? And then this gets held for you for 1 month. There's no interest. It doesn't accrue interest. There's just a one-time $7 fee, okay? So if Lapras is $100, and you say, I want a month to pay that, I'm going to use PokePay. I'm sending in $17. $7 goes to me as a fee for holding it, and then $10 goes to the balance. So then you would owe $90 left, and you would have to pay that you have a month to pay the $90. Rebecca says, interesting, I've never heard of that. Well, I try. So you might ask, well, how do I know when it's due? That's a great question. Look in our description. I have created a Google Doc that you can access with the link. You can't edit it, only I can edit it, but you can access it. And what you can do is I will put, whenever someone enters a slab into PokePay, I'll go ahead and put your name and the amount that's remaining and the due date and the slab. And that way you can go there at any time and get reminded on how much you owe and when it's due. I am not going to send reminders. I'm not going to send notices. It is up to you to have it paid by the deadline. Okay, that's in the description too. And if you don't pay it by the deadline, then the card is forfeited and I'm going to take it back, and I'm going to, obviously you don't get the $7 back, but anything you paid on it, you know, in excess of that $7, you get back a store credit. Okay? So let's say that you paid, you did the PokePay for $17, $7 of that is mine, $10 goes to the card, and he's at $90. And then let's say a week later you pay $40, you owe $50 left, and you never pay the remaining $50, right? Then at the end, that $50 would go back to you as in store credit. And I just would write it on a card. Okay? I know it's a lot. Does that make sense? Do you guys have questions? And these are great investments too. If you look at, you literally Google this, ask AI, do whatever you want to do, but over the past like 20, 25 years, ever since Pokemon's been a thing, it has appreciated in value better than gold and the stock market. Burgundy says, love it. Great. Okay. All right, cool. So keep in mind, like I said, PokePay, if you have questions, let me know. You can always pay more than the $17. You know, let's say that you want to pay $27, $7 fee and $20 to the card. You can do that. Anthony says, that's awesome. Great. Like I said, I'm trying to find ways for you guys to be able to get some nice stuff. Okay. All right. Should we start with orders? Oh, one thing. I got to price this bad boy, right? All right. Let me see what I got to price this at. It's a really nice card. Let's see. There will be more slabs coming in, but this is what I got for now. And like I said, this is very undervalued, in my opinion. I really think it's going to go up. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Oh, hang on. Let's see. We'll have to, so... I see. All right. So it looks like what I really... Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. what I really should be pricing this guy at is $50 to cover the cost of what it's worth and shipping and tax and then my profit. So what I really should be doing is doing it at $50. However, I am going to offer a little discount today for Pokemon Day. Okay? I'm going to do $46. All right? $46. It's a really nice slab. First come, first serve. Okay, guys? First come, first serve. Let me put it... Where's my... There we go. That's probably going to go up to $50 if no one buys it. I'm doing $4 off for Pokemon Day. Boop. Oh, look how cool that looks. All right. Okay. Sorry. Let's get into the openings. Are you ready? We've got a few orders that are coming in. We're going to start with an order from Kevin. How you doing, Kevin? Welcome. Kevin wants a 1, a 2, and a 3 absolute football. We can do that. Good luck. I know you had a bit of a cold round last week, so we're hoping that's going to change. Boop. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions about the CGC grading, if you have any questions about the menu, if you have any questions about the slabs or the PokePay, I know it's a lot. But, like I said, all good things. All good things. Anthony says, I would love that slab, but I got a car insurance. Hey, man, pay your car insurance. Pay your car insurance. Who knows? It might still be there. And if you guys have any Pokemon that you'd like to see, let me know, and I can make that happen. I know everybody likes Charizard. Charizard cards are expensive, okay? I'm trying to find things that are underpriced, and there's not a lot of underpriced Charizard cards. Okay. All right, Kevin. Here we go. Oh, hang on. I got to get my sleeves. All right. Rookie card, Isaac Tesla. You got a red parallel of rookie card, Donovan Jackson. All right. You've got rookie wave, rookie card, Matthew Golden for the Packers. And you have Austin Eckler and Joe Burrow. All right. Nothing too crazy there. Second pack for Kevin. Who knows? Maybe pricing that at 50 would be better because then somebody can use it for the PokePay if they want to. Oh, one more rule about PokePay. It's in the description. Each person is able to have a maximum of 2 cards in PokePay at once, all right? No more than 2, though. We don't want people to have too many things they got to worry about paying, okay? All right, rookie card. Princely Umailin. Red parallel, Will Anderson Jr. You got one of these introduction cards, Saddle Up. Oh, look at this. This is a good one. All right, Kevin, you've got a Hog Heaven, George Kittle. Very nice. Rebecca says, makes sense. Yes, yes. Drake May. All right, let's get these sleeved up. So what do you guys think about the menu? I want to know your thoughts. Do you guys like the prices going down? You should, right? But do you guys like the prices going down? Do you like the CGC offering and the PokePay offering, the slabs? What's your opinion on it all? Like, I worked hard on it, so I need to know how you guys like it, because if you don't like it, then that means I need to change it. Because this is what I thought would be most beneficial for everyone. All right, last pack. Rebecca says, I want the Kittle card. Yeah, Rebecca's a 49ers fan, huh? All right, last pack magic for Kevin. Come on. The Kittle card you did well with, but let's see if you can get something else. Oh, oh, hey, it's turned backwards. Is that a good sign? Maybe not. No? No, I guess not. All right. Rookie card, Tyler Show. That's a good one. All right, look at this. So we have now entered. So, okay, so, hey, Absolute Football fans, listen up. Absolute Football fans, listen up. So, when I did a restock of Absolute Football, I bought the same exact, like, box product. So it has the same exact chances for the kabooms and the, you know, autographs and all that stuff. However, I guess it came from a different region because the box we're entering to can give you yellow parallels instead of red ones. And I already like these yellow ones better because they're easier to see. So if you look here, let me show you. So now we're out with the red parallels and we're in with the yellow ones. All right. So look, this is a red parallel and this is a yellow parallel. So now you can get the yellow parallels. And honestly, I like the way that those look better. I like those. All right, that was your first yellow parallel. And then you're going to get Xavier Legette, Michael Penix Jr., and Mike Evans. All right, very cool. Kevin, we're still waiting on you to get a big hit with these, but I think that Logan got a lot of the good stuff, huh? All right, you actually have a bag, so let's do that. Go ahead and do that. Oh, thank you guys, I appreciate it. All right, and that is for Kevin. Thank you, thank you. All right, next up is going to be Patty. Hello, hello, and she wants 3 Disney Blau. We can do that. We can do that. Actually, speaking of Disney Blau, Rebecca, if you're, and I don't know if you're, you know, I know that you talked about grading and stuff. If you're considering grading a card, Rebecca, remember we have that that Mickey and Friends card. So if you, that honestly, I think is a good option. All right. Let me get you the Disney Blau. Disney Blau, Disney Blau, Disney Blau. Yes, yes, yes. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. All right. That is one I'd like to have graded. Yeah. Well, didn't we do a pre-grade on it? I'm sorry. Pause real quick. I think I have it. I think I have it close by. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I gave you a 9.5 plus. That's one that's worth sending. Rebecca, do you want me to keep, because I know that you're probably close to shipping out. You got a lot of stuff here. Do you want me to leave that one out of your shipping bag, and that way if you want to have it graded, because I can't send something for grading that's not here in my physical possession. So do you want me to leave that out? Do you want me to leave that separate? That way it doesn't get shipped in case you want to grade it? Do you want me to do that? You let me know, okay? If you don't want it graded, or no worries. But if you want it, let me know, and I'll you don't have to order grading right now, but I can leave it out in case you want it. All right, Patty, you ready? Here we go, Patty. You got Baymax. You have Moana. And Cinderella and Goofy. Rebecca, yeah, that's fine. Okay, what's fine? Is it fine that you want me to put it with your bag for shipping, or you want me to leave it out? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what you mean. All right. That was a little bit of cold pack. Let's see what Patty can get in the second one. Oh, look at that. You got the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, wow. How cool is this? Hang on to it. Okay, I will. Look at this. Congratulations to Patty. You are pulling a specialty Winnie the Pooh stamp. I don't think we've seen this one before. Oh, thank you, Anthony. That's kind. Look at this. We have seen a regular Winnie the Pooh one where it's just, you know, Winnie the Pooh, and there's a couple of stamps, but I don't think we've ever seen, yeah, Rebecca says, oh my gosh, that's a new one. Yes, I don't think we've ever seen Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh in an umbrella together. That is a new card, and that is hard for us to, that's hard for us to find. We've opened up a lot of Disney Blau on this channel. Very nice. All right, congratulations, Patty. And you got Daisy and Snow White. If you guys like these Disney Blau, go ahead and open some up. They're only $7 a pack right now. I promise I will keep those prices, there as long as I can, but, they might go up too. So just be prepared. So if you like something at that price point, don't be afraid to grab a couple. All right, last pack for Patty. You ready? You ready? Bambi, Beauty and the Beast, and Hollow Zootopia and Tigger. All right, so that's going to be your best hit. It's going to be that beautiful Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin brand new stamp card that we have not seen. Very nice. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, thank you. I actually remembered to empty out the trash of all the pack wrappers before stream, guys. It's crazy, right? Patty, I believe you have a bag. Yes, you do. Look at that. Oh, you got a big bag. All right. Rebecca says, I want that card. Well, hey, open a couple packs. You might get one. These Disney Blau, I think, are really good value for the price. So, honestly, Rebecca, if you like these, grab a couple of them. They're $7, and you'll probably get another card that's worth grading. All right, that's Patty. Thank you, Patty. All right, let me put that away. All right. Next up, we have an order from Burgundy. Hello, hello, hello. Burgundy wants 2 pop packs and 4 of the Korean Super Electric Breaker. Did you guys see the new starter Pokemon? What do you think of them? What do you guys think of them? All right. All right. Let's do the pop packs first. E4 Super Electric Breaker. Love it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Lovely. Beautiful. All right. So 2 of these. Yep. Oh, no. Cold. That's 1. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 2. Burgundy. If I were you, you might want to get a couple more, man. That is tough. That is tough. Someone might snipe that. I actually don't remember when a hit's coming up, but normally when there's been a decent amount of cold, you want to keep going. Burgundy says, not the biggest fan of the new starters myself right now. Yeah, a lot of people aren't. All right. All right. Let's see what you get out of your Super Electric Breaker. Come on, Pikachu. Wait, didn't you pull Pikachu last week? Ooh. Ah, you got Durant EX. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys like the music? Isn't it relaxing? All right, bear with me, guys. Zelle is giving me trouble, as always. It's making me do a stupid update. I can't believe it's making me update, like, literally right. Come on. Come on. All right. Not a bad start for Burgundy. Let's see what's in your second pack. Oh, you're going to get a holo. You're going to get a holographic Shelios. Okay. I did not do a great job cutting these, did I? Did I? All right. What'd you get? Ooh, do I sense an ace spec? There it is. All right. Burgundy has not had a cold pack yet. Why did I sleeve these like this? Why did I sleeve these? I don't know. I was doing Disney. I was doing Disney, man. All right. Look at this. Congratulations to Burgundy. I really like the ace specs. I think they're really nice. Look at that. All right, Burgundy. You've got 1 pack remaining. Oh. Ah, a holographic Skeledirge. All right, a very solid round. Nothing crazy, but nothing cold. Okay. All right, and that is for Mr. Burgundy. You have a bag, right? Or do you... I know you have boxes from last week, but... Who is this? No, that's Logan. What about this one? Aha! You do have a small bag. Nice. Very, very nice. Thank you, thank you. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up, please. Oh, hang on. There we go. All right, next up we have Patty, and Patty would like a great opinion. And 2 more Disney Blau packs. All right, let's do it. All right, so Patty wants a great opinion on the Winnie the Pooh, and then 2 more Disney Blau. You got it. Right here. I got it right here. All right, let's do the great opinion first. All right, let me grab this. All right, and guys, I'm going to go ahead and call last call for orders, okay? Last call for orders. If you would like to open anything up on the menu, Disney, Pop Packs, Pokemon, if you want to get anything else, go ahead and place those orders now. We still have our Lapras for $46 if you'd like that. Oh, before I put it in this, I should look at it, huh? It'd be easier to look at it with underneath it. All right, let's take a look, Patty. All right, let's take a look. See, these are a little bit harder because they don't have borders, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It makes it a little bit easier. Oh, that's not dumb, Rebecca. It's not dumb at all. What are these starters? Let me pause the music and I'll show you. The starters are the ones that are going to be, basically yesterday for Pokemon Day, they announced that they're going to be releasing the new game. They're going to be releasing the new game next year. And they showed the starters. Just give me just a sec here. I'm going to, Pokemon starters. So I guess it's every like 4 to 5 years-ish, Pokemon releases a new game. Patty, this looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I really like it. All right, pause that, and I'm gonna put it here. What are you doing, kitty? My cat is like making a bunch of ruckus. Okay, no, we don't want that. Okay, here you go. So these are the new Pokemon starters for the next game that's coming out next year. That's the water, fire, and grass type. Okay? That's it. That's what we're talking about. All right. Patty, this looks really clean. I like it a lot. I'm not sure how they're going to grade these Disney Blau cards. No problem, Rebecca. No problem. So the front looks perfect. The front looks perfect. Let me tell you what I'm noticing about the back. Let me show you. And this might be intentional. Do you guys notice how on the front, the distance between this border is the same, which is perfect? But if we turn it around and you look up close, there's more space here on the right than there is on the left. Do you guys see that? Now that might be intentional because you see they have to fit a lot more words because they have the little Disney logo there. So what I'm going to do real quick, Patty, is I'm going to take another card out of your bag and I'm going to see if that mimics it. Well, hang on. It's got to be a stamp. It's got to be a stamp. Hang on. You should have one in here. You should. Hang on. Stand by. Yeah. We'll use this one. Hey, by the way, this is another good candidate for a great opinion. I'm just saying. All right, so let's look. Aha. So look. So that is intentional. Because if we compare the two, it's the same, you see? It's the same. Okay, so that's supposed to be like that. That's good. That's good. Music's a little loud. I like it a lot. I can't find a flaw with it. I can't. The corners look smooth. There's no white dots. Burgundy says the graded images I see online are similar spacing. Good. Awesome. Thank you, Burgundy, for checking into that. That's very kind of you. I think it's... you know what? I gotta give it a 10. I gotta give it a 10. I cannot find a single flaw now that we confirmed that it's supposed to be like that. Where's my... I just put him here. Come on. All right. Oh, that is going to mess with my OCD. Hang on. There. I gotta give it a 10. Gotta give it a 10. All right, cool. And there's one final step we do with these. Just like that. Okay. So how many cards have to be submitted to CGC at one time? 25. 25. 25. Now, once again, I'm going to include some of my cards as well because I need to get some of my cards graded. But 25 is, so it might take a little bit of time. It depends on the cards, right? Like, I don't know if Patty wants to get this graded. You have a really good option for grading. I don't know if you want to get that one graded. You know, it just depends. So it might take a little bit of time. All right. Thank you, Patty. I'm going to put this over here. And if you guys want, like, you can do what Rebecca's doing. If you're like, oh, I want to get it graded, or I'm thinking about it. Tell me to leave your card out of your shipping bag, and that way I leave it here in case you decide you want to get it graded, okay? Looking for sold graded comp. Burgundy says, I'm looking for sold graded comps that aren't auction style. Not finding anything. Good. All right, and then you're owed 2 more packs, right, Patty? Rebecca says, I'm in no rush. Thank you. I appreciate that. We just got to be patient with it and, see what we want to send out. That's all. All right. Patty, are you ready? You just got very good news of a 10 on that pre-grade. Let's see what else you got here. Ready? And hey, Rebecca, don't forget, you got some really nice Pokemon cards from last week, and so did you, Burgundy. So don't forget about those either. I think, if I remember right, and I'm not looking inside your box right now, but I think Zacian was a very nice hit for you, Rebecca. And I believe Burgundy had a Pikachu. All right, Patty, you have Ursula, you got Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, and Mickey. All right, nothing crazy out of that pack. Nothing crazy out of that pack. The idea with grading when it comes to modern cards, right? Modern is like the past, several years or whatnot. You're looking to grade cards that can get a 10 so that they are significantly more in value. Now, the older a set is, the more that 8s and 9s are acceptable because there's less of them out there and they're older, right? All right, here we go, Patty. Rebecca, I may need to have you look at it. I can if you like. If you want me to if you want to send in for a grade opinion, you know what I'll do after this order? I'll show you the cards you have and you can let me know if you want me to do a grade opinion on any of them, okay? Baymax, Aladdin, and Christopher Robin. Nothing crazy out of those, Patty. You might have to keep going. All right, that is for Patty. Let's get her bag. I know this is new, so I'm willing to be a little more flexible with like showing you your stuff. Hey, look, this is a great option for Patty. Patty, Alice in Wonderland is a great option for grading. Minnie Mouse is a great option for, for pre-grade. So Alice, Minnie, these are my opinions. You could say, hey, I want this Aristocat Common pre-graded. It doesn't matter. I'll do whatever you want. You want to take a look at your bag real quick? Let's take a look at your bag. You got a thick bag. Whoop. This is what you have with us right now, all right? All right, Patty, let's look at what you got. Rare Prime. Thank you, Rare Prime. That's really nice. That's sweet. Welcome in. Good to have you. All right, Patty. Oh, hey, I like that Stitch. I'm a Stitch fan. I might be a little bit biased. I might have a Stitch cup that I drink water from. I might be a little biased. Just a little bit. Rebecca says, too much happened last week. Yeah, I agree. I'll show you your card. It's not a big deal. Oh, you have a stamped Olaf. Hey, this one right here. Right here, Patty. Ding, 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 ding. If you're going to have a card graded, beep, boop, right here. I think when I last checked this card, when you pulled it, what'd you pull this like a year ago or something? It was $40 raw. Not even graded. So, yeah. Rebecca says, that Mickey. Yeah, I know. It's a nice card. Cinderella's nice. You can't go wrong with it. I'm going to start taking these out. Here. Is that okay, Patty? Do you want my opinion on what you might want to get an opinion on? You want my opinion on what you should get opinion? I don't know about Olaf. You can, but I don't think Olaf is like super duper popular. You know what I mean? Like Olaf's not Stitch or Cinderella or like, you know what I mean? Jasmine's nice, but I like Stitch and Cinderella better. Ooh, that one. That's a nice one. I have not looked at these for grading purposes. I'm just looking at like the design card itself. All right, that one. What else you got? Is this? Oh yeah, that one. Rebecca says, Olaf is adorable. Yeah, he's pretty cute. He's pretty cute. All right, Patty, are you looking? Here you go. These are the hits I like the best. I have not looked at them for grading purposes. I'm just talking about for like design. I would say this is number 1. It's tough if it's Alice or Pinocchio next. This is a much rarer card, but this one is so nice. Yeah, I got to give it like this. I would say probably this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. That's my order. But it's nice to know what you have, right? So let me know if you want any of these graded. 0 or 1 or multiple. Okay? Let me know. It's only $3 for a grade opinion, all right? Okay. Let me know. And you have time to let me know because I got to look at Rebecca's. Rebecca, are you with us? Rebecca, you wanted to see what you had, right? Which one is yours? I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, that's right. Look at that. You got the nice Oricorio, too. Hey, while I'm going through these, do you guys... Burgundy, do you want to see what you have? Anthony, do you have a bag here? Anyone who has a bag here and wants to see it, I'll do it for you, because I know that this is a new service. No, you're not going to grade that. Don't grade that. You can if you want to, but, like, I wouldn't, you know? Like, you don't want to grade the helmet, right? You don't want to grade the helmet. Like, here's the ant. You don't want to grade those. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can. Like, you can, but I wouldn't. Charcadec's cute. Here's some EXs, but I probably wouldn't. Oh, that one. That one's worth. I would say no to Rotom. And the rest are hollows in this. Okay. And you have a bag, right? Yeah. Oh, no, you have a Disney box? Do you have a Disney box? Ah, you do. Alright, let's look. Burgundy says, I'm okay. May take it. Okay, no problem. Ooh, Rebecca. You got, I mean, that's going to be ding, ding, ding for me. I'm biased. Baymax is okay. Hollows, Bell. You said it, not me, Burgundy. These are okay, but that's the one I would, personally. Do you have a bag here too, Rebecca? I think you do. Let me look. That's Patty. Oh, do you have a bag? You have a gigantic bag. What the heck? You have 2 bags. Oh, my Lanta. All right, I'm going to put these back in. You can see them, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't with these. I have 2 Aristocrats ones, so yeah. Hey, if you want to sell one of those Aristocrats one, I'll buy it from you. I am not even kidding. I love it. Dun. Okay. I like these. So, I like this. I mean, I would say these 2 are the strongest, personally. Oricorio is really nice, too. Let's put Oricorio in. I'd say these 3 are pretty strong. And these are if you like them and you want. For great opinions. Like I said, great opinions only $3, guys. Let's look. I'd love to see which one. I'd have to see which one to consider grading. Well, yeah, so what we're doing right now. So, what we're doing right now is I'm recommending to you the cards that I would pay to have a great opinion on. So I haven't looked at like centering, corners, edges, zoomed in. I haven't done any of that. But a great opinion is $3 per card. So you don't have to, but I'm just showing you what I would recommend getting an opinion on to see if it's worth grading. Because like, you can have a really nice card, but if I look at it and I'm like, it might only grade an 8, you're not going to want to waste the $40 to send it in for an 8. You know what I mean? That is a top tier one for sure. Oh, you have the... Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. I really like that one. No. Okay, no. Okay, I don't know a lot about the MetaZoo. I'm not... If you want to do any MetaZoo, you can. I don't know enough about MetaZoo really so I'm just going to show you them. And if you want to have a great opinion done, you can tell me, okay? That's bulk. You got that and that. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't grade any of these yet. I would get a great opinion on some of them that you really like. And this is all MetaZoo, I think. Like I said, I'm not an expert. Let's just look at the top. I'll show you these. Oh, hey, that one's nice. Okay, I lied. That one. You have 2 of them. Oh, that one's nice too. Okay. There's like a matching pair. That one's nice. Oh, hey, that one. I'd have me look at that one. Oh, you got some Absolute in here, huh? What you got? Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right, Rebecca. So these are the ones I would consider having me. Rebecca says, I'm not worried about MetaZoo. Okay, I'll put these back. This is a very... I like this a lot, the dragon one. If you want to have me take a peek at that. But if you don't, that's okay. All right. These are kind of the like ones that it's up to you. These are very beautiful cards. This one is just not a super popular Pokemon. It's Charcadet, and I love it. But, I mean, you know. And then these three are just, they're not super rare to pull. They're beautiful, and I'm sure that they would, like, not be hard to sell. It's just I don't know the market value of them because you kind of pull them. It's not that hard to pull. These come out of the gym too, and you can get them if you open up a few boxes, right? And then this is the Charizard, which is a really cool card, but he's an EX, just a half EX, okay? I'm going to put these in this bag. These are the ones I would consider having me get a grade opinion on. Let me know if you want to send for the grade opinion. If you do, I would honestly... This is tough, man. I'm not, like I said, I'm not looking at the actual quality of the, like, the actual grading. I'm just looking at, like, what I would look at to have graded. I'd probably do Zacian first, then Aristocats, then Seal, then Oricorio, then Little Mermaid. These three are very interchangeable. You could do this, you could do this. Like, this is just preference because these are three really, really good cards. The Zacian is gorgeous. People like Zacian. He's a legendary. The Spiel is cute. People like cute cards. And then the Aristocats. I mean, who doesn't like cats? Hello? You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of all three of these. And then Oricorio is a full art and is hard to pull. And then Ariel, everybody loves the Little Mermaid. Look at all 5 of them, please. I can do that. All right, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So that'd be 15. I'll go ahead and do it for you. I know you'll send it in. Let me move these gigantic bags, okay? Hang on. All right. All right, let's look at it. All right. So let's start with your spiel. Look how cute he is. Isn't that cute? Is that not adorable? Come on, man. You can't tell me that's not cute. Come on. Come on. All right. It looks good. I'm looking at the... Okay. It's very clean. It's very, very clean. All right, give me a sec. I gotta... Okay. Okay. That looks good. Uh-huh. I think... the back is perfect. I think on the front, very tiny, a little bit thicker on the left than the right. I don't think it would be enough to drop it from a 10 to a 9. It just depends on the grader. Because, see, it looks really good from this angle, but, like, this, I think, is a little bit... Does that make a difference? See if I put my thumbs on it? Like, I think the left is a tad. A tad. Now, with CGC, this still might be a 10. I think this is still worth grading. It looks good. It looks really good. Okay. So, here we go. Rebecca says, just a bit. You see it too. You see what I mean though, right? Like, it's not, it's barely noticeable. I think it still would get a 10. But, you know, I gotta show you that. I gotta, you know, show you what I see. Because if I see it, then the grader's gonna see it. But everybody, they have a little margin of error to work with. Hey, Rebecca, all of these that you're having me do the grade opinion on, you want me to leave these out of your shipping bag, right? Or you let me know. You let me know what you want to leave out, what you're thinking of grading, okay? I'm going to call this one 9.5 plus. Right? That's what I'm going to call this one. Hey, don't worry, Patty. I got your order. I'll do it after this one, okay? I got your order. No worries. All right. I got you, Patty. You're next in line. Don't worry about it. I got you. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up, please, and you subscribe. You can come hang out with us, say hi, look at some beautiful cards. All right, let's do this. I'll let you know. Okay. All right. Let's look at Aristocats. The Disney Blau tend to grade really nice, I noticed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. See, that one is actually... No, it's the same. It's a little bit fatter on the right. All right. Okay. All right. Now, I do have to give a disclaimer about these Disney Blau cards. We haven't really seen them graded before a lot. So my opinion is based on what I think they're going to do. Someone, you know what I mean? It is possible a grader will look at this and say, oh, well, you know, technically one side is a little bit, you know, thicker on the right, and the grader might not know that that's how it's supposed to be. So obviously with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic, they do it so frequently, they have a system and guidelines, but with kind of these smaller sets, you hope the grader will understand. You know what I mean? All right. So this is just my opinion. Obviously, it doesn't mean it will. All right. So based on what I can tell, if I was grading this card, I would give it a 10. I would. It's a beautiful card, and it's centered like the rest. So hopefully the person at CGC knows that, right? Which you hope they would. But I've seen even PSA not, you know, kind of make some challenging, you know, questionable calls on that. All right? Oh, I'm excited for this guy. Ooh, he looks clean. Okay. It looks clean, Rebecca. It really does. Hang on to the Aristocats when you got it. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I like it a lot. I do. All right. The only thing I found, here, look. The left, I think, is a little bit thicker, see? And remember, we're going to have higher quality. English cards are a little bit harder to grade. Japanese and Korean cards tend to have a little bit better quality in them. You guys see what I mean? It's barely noticeable, but the left is a little bit thicker. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. All right. I would 100% send this one in. This is my favorite Pokemon card of the lot that you have. I'm just being honest. Like, even if it grades 9.5 or something, because remember, CGC does do, like, half grades. So CGC can give something a 9.5 or 7.5 or, you know, whatever. All right. Even if I like it a lot. But you might not like Zacian. Oh, hang on to it, too. Okay, you got it. I'm going to give this also give this one a 9.5 plus. Just because I can't, you know, if I see it, I got to speak to it. We're going to give it 9.5 plus. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. So we're hanging on. So you don't want to hang on to this one, right? That one's going with you? That one's going home with you? These are staying. Is that right so far? All right. All right, here's Oricorio. Beautiful bird. Correct. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put this one with your stuff, okay? Just to get it off the table, all right? Okay. For now. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's why I like these Korean cards a lot too, guys, because they're really good quality. I think he's found on the left. A little bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hang on. Uh-huh. So he's a little bit heavier on the left, see? A little bit. And then he's a little bit heavier on the left here too. I think that this one's a little more noticeable on the back. You see what I mean? Like, I think it's a little more noticeable. He's still really good quality. We're just being really picky. So I would give this one just a regular 9.5, not a 9.5 plus. I truly don't think that this one would probably get a 10. I think it would probably get a 9.5. If the grader's being really mean, they might give it a 9. Okay. Grade. Opinion. 9.5. Just regular 9.5. I'm going to guess you want me to put that one with your stuff. That's my guess. That's my guess. Okay. Well, let's look at Ariel. Okay. This one's a little... Is it a little bigger? No, I don't think so. I think that's just the way that the blue is showing. We've determined that's supposed to be a little bit thicker on this side. Something about these sides are throwing me off a little bit. See, I feel like on the front, this is supposed to be perfectly even. And I feel like it's a tiny bit more on the right. Do you see what I mean? Like, doesn't the left here look a little bit thinner? And it's probably not it. It's probably just the color. Like, it's probably just the fact that the stars are in a different area. But I can't help but think it looks like a smidge off. Compared to the other cards that we've looked at from Disney Blau. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just how the stars are. Yeah, I think you're right. It's just like throwing me off. All right, let's look at the corners. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Yep. Gotcha. Okay, so Rebecca, if we're going to say that it's just how the stars are, I'll give her a 10 as well. The Disney Blau cards, I think, are really nice. It just, as long as there's someone who knows how to grade them. You know what I mean? At CGC. truthfully, I think that the Aristocats is a little bit of a stronger 10 than this one, but I think you're right. I think it's just the stars. All right. Okay. All right. Boop. All right, thank you, Rebecca, for doing the grade opinion. We're gonna say 10. Okay, so I'm guessing these 3 you want to keep here, right? Oh, I need to give her. I think I'll wait on the Ariel. I think that's a smart move. I think that's a smart move. All right. Oh wait, I do it this way. Hang on. No, like this. Come on. All right. So we're gonna put this one away. We're gonna put this one away. Okay. So I'll leave this one, and this is the 9 point. That's the Disney 9.5 plus. So these 3 are gonna stay. And oh hey Patty, are you still here? Did you want me to keep this one here? This one's Patty's. Okay. Cool. Okay. And these are Rebecca's. All right. So I've got a bucket of those for each person. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. All right, Patty, thank you for waiting. Da-da-da-da-da. Patty wants some great opinions done as well. You want them all? Okay. All right. We can do that. Where's your bag? Where's your bag? Got it. All right. Oh, those. Okay. I'm loving it. We're getting to see some cool cards, huh? You guys are kind of getting to see a little bit of the background stuff. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? No. Yeah, 6. Okay. All right, you ready? Burgundy, you said you don't want to look at your bag, right? Did I remember that right? He said he didn't. Right? Am I going crazy, or is that what Burgundy said? Okay. Let's look at this guy first. Oh, it looks nice. Uh-huh. Oh, look at the back. That looks cool, huh? He said he didn't right now. Okay. Top looks good. It's just white, so it's easy. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the bottom. Hang on. I think the right has a little more space than the left. So it cuts there. Yeah, I think the right has a little more space. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just a tad. Okay. Okay. I know what we're doing with this one. I know what we're doing with this one. So I have a question for you guys. All right, everybody ready? I have a question for you. Out of all of the cards that you've ever opened, which one is your favorite? What is your favorite card you've ever pulled in your life? I'm gonna have to give this one a 9. I think it's a little bit on the top, and I was gonna give it a 9.5, but I don't think the bottom lines up perfectly either. I know it's might not supposed to be, but like also on the top here, it's hard because I think I know it has like a little crease there, but I think the right's a little bit thicker too, so I'm gonna give that one a 9. But this is the Epic Mickey Mouse card, so you probably still want to grade it, to be honest with you. It has a chance at a 9.5, and who knows? Maybe they give it a 10, you know? Who knows? All right, let's go with your Alice next. Okay, so we've determined that that's okay for these hollow ones. Okay. It's a bit thicker on the left. See? Rebecca says, honestly, I can't remember everything, but that Mickey and Friends one I'm trying to remember. What, the grade for the Mickey and Friends? I think you got a 9.5 on that one. Okay. I think it's a bit thicker on this side, see? There's like more white space here. By just a smidge. Okay? Doot. All right. Ready? This one, I like the way it looks a little bit better than the Mickey. I think I'm a little harsh with this one, but I'm trying to be like as objective as possible. All right, so this one, I'm gonna do a 9.5. 9.5. Okay. Where's this? The Mickey and Friends one. Oh, you're trying to figure out the ones you pulled. So, Rebecca says the Mickey and Friends one. All right, far out. All right, let's do the Pinocchio one. Oh, he looks really good. Very clean. Okay. That's thin, but I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Might be thicker on the left, though. Okay. And that's the way it's supposed to be on the back. We've agreed. Okay. Let me look at the front. So let's look at this. I think its only issue, it's a little bit thicker on the left. All right, let me look. Okay, hear me out though. I think that's intentional because I think this is actually supposed to be slanted a little bit. See? You see how like the bottom has it slanted a little bit? See what I mean? Like it's not perfect. Or maybe that's just because of this one. Because this box is slanted. I'm trying to determine if it's supposed to be that way. Like if it, you know what I mean? Because if it's intentional, then it's fine, but yeah. I'm gonna be conservative and say I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. Rebecca says I'd have to see. Yeah, if you have yours handy. But I'm going to give it a 9 because I don't think it's supposed to be that way. And if I'm thinking that, the grader probably will ask the same question. All right. Here you go. Let's look at your mini. Mini looks good. Mini looks good. She looks clean. Okay. Is the back going to be clean, though? Front looks great. And we've determined it's supposed to be a little bit thicker on the right on the back. Okay. Wow. That was quick. She's clean. I like it a lot. Yes, yes. She's a 10. Congratulations, Patty. That's a 10. Definitely worth grading this, okay? That is a 10. All right. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you're subscribed so you can come hang out with us. All right, Patty. This one is a 10. Congrats. Or I think it's a 10. This is so far, I think, your best candidate for sending. All right. We got Stitch and Cinderella. Cinderelli. Oh, nice. Okay. So he's a little bit thicker on the right. The back looks good. Let me see if, because this is our first time looking at the etched cards. Are they supposed to be like that? I don't think so. Look, Cinderella. Cinderella looks pretty even. No, maybe she's a tad off. Yeah, she's a tad off. So I think with these etched cards, see, we're learning, guys. I think with these, hey, Anthony. Anthony, do you like Stitch? My cousin would love that Stitch. Rebecca, haven't you pulled a bunch of these Stitches? Haven't you? All right, so if we're going to go with that, it's supposed to be a little bit thicker on the right of this. Yeah, I guess they line up just about perfectly. Okay. That looks clean. Let's look at the back. Top to bottom looks good. Hang on, I gotta look at the... Anthony says, yes, I love Stitch. Okay, I think it's a... Well, it's hard to see. It might be just a smidge... Like, just a smidge thicker on the left. Like, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I think just a smidge, okay? Let's just finish up here with Cinderella real quick. We already looked at the front of her, so let's look at the back. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I know what we're doing. Okay. Okay. All right, Patty. So your Stitch. If I can find my label. Your Stitch is going to be a 9.5 plus. Okay. And then your Cinderella. Hang on. Look at that. Beautiful. Is gonna be oh, I put the sticker on a little crooked, but that's okay. Your Cinderella is gonna be a 10. Keep in mind, guys, when I say it's going to be, it's my opinion. See, you know, the grading companies, they can do whatever they want. So, you know, I can't guarantee what they may or may not do. We're just trying to predict it here. All right, Patty, thank you so much. So, Cinderella's a 10, and Minnie's a 10. Stitch, 9.5 plus. Alice, 9.5. I would probably grade, probably wouldn't grade Pinocchio. It's up to you if you want to grade Stitch. I probably would grade these 4, honestly. Because even though it's a 9, it's such a nice card, I'd still... And you might get a 9.5. Maybe you get a 10. I still grade the Mickey. Alice looks wonderful, and I think she has a chance at a 10, so I'd grade her. And Cinderella and Minnie look really clean. Okay? Alright. Okay. Good deal, good deal. I think Burgundy has left us. I think he's been gone for a bit. I think that's the end of the queue. Did we do it? Let's take a look. All right, guys. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait. Do we have another order? Hang on. All right. Let's see. Kevin, I'm a little confused by your message. We got an order from Kevin. Kevin, can you help me out here? Because in your message you said you want Debo Samuel great opinion, but I don't think you got a Debo Samuel. I don't think you got a Debo Samuel. I think it was a George Kittle. Is that who you mean? Here's your bag, Kevin. Kevin, let me know. Just send like a little message or whatever, like, you know, like a little penny message or whatever. You have the George Kittle. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't know what he means. Wait, you said DJ Samuel. What? Okay. We'll figure that out. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me on a Saturday. I appreciate you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, I think we're taking grading a lot more seriously. We had a ton of grade opinions, and that's because we're offering grading now, right? Remember, guys, we still have this Lapras available. If anybody wants it, I have one in my personal collection. I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We saw a lot of cool cards. We saw some good openings. And we will see you next time on PokePalace Live Card Shop. You guys have a good weekend.